practice today?
It's good. We couldn't practice today. Partly cloudy, 72. We ain't had that in San Antonio. It's been a beat down of heat. It was awesome today. Kids flew around. It was a lot of fun. Had a long practice, a lot of reps. It was good to get back out there in perfect conditions.
You've mentioned how long this team went between wins. Has it been a different atmosphere to have some positivity injected back into things this week?
Yeah, I would say there's a lot more happy people in those locker rooms, and a lot more smiles, and yeah, it's a better mood for sure.
Are you a guy that believes in that springboard, that one win can feel like the train's on the tracks and here we go now?
No, I don't get into all that nonsense. I mean, it's literally the next moment you had to go get better, keep stacking days, good things are going to start coming. But it's easier to motivate a locker room. It's easier to coach a football team coming off a win, no doubt, than to your point. But I don't think it springboards anything. It might give them a little bit better appetite to practice a little harder, honestly, but you got to be careful about that too. I mean, I look back at my notes, and the year we were 4-0, we didn't practice real well, getting ready for conference. This year we're 1-3. We practiced our tails off for 2 weeks. So desperate people are a little different than prosperous people, and we're a desperate football team right now. So it can work both ways. I've seen it do just what you're talking about, but I've also seen it go the other way too.
UAB has produced some pretty intense matchups against you guys in your tenure here. Does it do anything extra for the guys seeing them on the schedule?
If they get any more intense than they have been, pretty would be I can't imagine it being more intense. That very first year down there, that one hurt us. We turned them over a ton. We just couldn't score. And the second one was obviously for a championship. That was epic. And then last year, we had the 2-minute meltdown on defense. Went to overtime and really rallied. So I would imagine it'd be very similar, just by looking at the talent they have. What a great job Coach Dilfer's done. They've gotten better every single week. You can tell they're finding their identity. They know who their guys are on defense now. They got them in the right spots. Asked them to do things they can do. Offensively, they've been playing good all year. Coach Morton's has done a fantastic job with that, or Coach Dilfer, whoever's calling that stuff. A lot of respect for Zeno, the quarterback. He's really played fantastic. Those running backs are special. Those receivers are freaks. They had 400 yards at halftime, 35 points. I texted him and said, I don't know if I ever did that at Gilmer as a high school coach, much less a Division I head FBS coach.
What kind of challenge is that for your defense this week, coming off, obviously a game where you want to improve against Temple, and you're facing another opponent offense? Yeah,
well, we haven't played real well for 3 consecutive ball games, so our defense, they know they're good. They just have not been playing well recently, and we've got to figure out what that is. And it's not for lack of effort. It's just third down and communication and MAs, and we've got to get that fixed. Yeah, we've had injuries, and obviously that makes it harder because your MAs go up and your communication gets worse. But we've got to figure out those backups. We've got to get that down, and our starters got to play a little better.
You mentioned Corey Goodnett's emergence a little bit yesterday. What has he done to kind of earn that spot, or what has he shown you through his time here?
He's just a kid that's worked hard, gotten better each week.
You guys are back in the Dome for the first time in a month. What is that excitement like?
Yeah, we need that. Our defense needs it. They really rally. They play well at home. They love the juice. It's just so loud.
Mm-hmm.
Cadence problems with the offense. They usually get 4 or 5 illegal procedure penalties a game. That always helps. Just making it 1st and 15 instead of 1st and 10. So I think that'll be a big addition. And I think playing a night game, it's Mexican Heritage Week, so I know San Antonio likes to party. It's a long time of getting to tailgate with your buddies. Imagine Alamo Dome be good and loose Saturday night, Sunday.
Jeff, you guys had Rocco Griffin off the depth chart at running back. Is there an injury situation with him, or what's his status going forward?
Yeah, we'll see. We're not sure yet.
Is there any expectation that JT will suit up this week, Coach?
He'll suit up. We don't know what that's going to look like still. I wish I could be more clear with y'all on that. We don't know. He's trying. He tries every day.
How frustrating is that for him? Because he's been everything to this program.
Yeah, it's very. I said on the radio yesterday, I'm just as worried about his mental as I am his physical. I mean, he's working like the Dickens. The brace drives him crazy. He doesn't like wearing that brace, but you know, our medical staff is adamant that he has to wear that brace, and we're supportive of that. But he's just struggling, you know, moving like he wants to, and it gets better every day. He's just not to the point yet where we feel like we can just turn him totally loose. So he's played a little bit, I think in 2 games, very minimal. We intended to get him out there more in the red zone last week. We just didn't get in the red zone very much. We became a big play team all of a sudden.
So like he moves around in pregame to kind of give you an idea of what maybe what he can do, or
It does, but you know, there's moments where you're like, I think he's ready, and then there's moments you look and you go, oh, leave me, I'm worried about that. So, thank y'all.